Peace of mind for the mother of a murdered transgender woman. She talks to News Channel 12 about an arrest made in the case.
Mr. Hobart, could you look at me for a minute?
The mother of a murdered soldier gets a chance to address the man who admitted to killing her daughter. Good morning, Eastern Carolina. It's Saturday, August 8th. Thanks so much for waking up with us. I'm Chris Hoffman. And into our newsroom this morning in Wayne County, police are reporting that one man is dead and another man in critical condition after a shooting at the intersection of Royal Avenue and North Herman Street in Goldsboro. When officers arrived to the scene around 12:30, they found two men in a car with gunshot wounds. The man in the driver's seat was pronounced dead by Wayne County EMS. He is identified as 25-year-old Tyrone Kashim Jones. The other man is 21-year-old Robert Lee Cole. He was taken to Vidant Medical Center in Greenville in critical condition. An investigation into the shooting is underway. And also overnight in Greenville, a man is shot and he's now in the hospital following an officer-involved shooting. Greenville police say that shooting happened at the Buffalo Wild Wings on Arlington Boulevard just before midnight. Witnesses say a fight broke out between several people inside the restaurant and spilled out into the parking lot. An off-duty cop picking up food at the time attempted to intervene. Police say one of the men involved in the fight shot his gun at the officer after he identified himself. The officer shot back, hitting the man. The man was taken to Vidant Medical Center. His condition is unknown at this time. The SBI is investigating the shooting. The name of the officer or the man who is being shot at are not being released at this time. And with it being your weekend, we know you want to get outside and enjoy some of that weather. So we're going to take a first look at your Storm Track 12 forecast here with Storm Track 12 meteorologist Mallory LaPella.
Thanks.
It's a story News Channel 12 has been following for more than a year now. The murder of a transgender woman from Kinston found stabbed to death in Baltimore. A suspect is in jail this morning. News Channel 12's Brianna Harper talked to the mother of Maya Henderson to find out how the family has reached some closure.
12.
Henderson's family members say they do plan on being at Oliver's next court appearance once that date is set. A missing teen is found in Pitt County, a missing Pitt County teen is found. Pitt County deputies say 15-year-old Brianna Brock is okay this morning and in the custody of North Carolina Juvenile Services. Brock was last seen at her home last Friday morning. Deputies say she cut off her ankle bracelet and was wanted on a probation violation. The Wilson Police Department helped deputies find Brock on Friday night. Now more from Beaufort County. A man dies in an industrial accident. Deputies say 55-year-old Alan Partee died around 1 Friday afternoon while working at OBI Shear Steel. They say Partee became pinned under a container. We did some research and learned the business is a scrap metal recycling facility in Chocowinity. Authorities pronounced Partee dead at the scene. His death is under investigation, but sheriff's officials say they do not suspect foul play in this incident. A former state representative from Kinston had until the end of Friday to report to prison. And as of the latest we looked this morning, Stephen LaRoque has not yet been processed into a prison. He is set to serve 2 years in a federal prison. A judge sentenced the Kinston native for stealing taxpayer dollars and funneling them into his own pocket. We checked with the U.S. Attorney's Office on Friday and learned a low-security prison in Butner, North Carolina was recommended for LaRoque. We have not heard from the Charlotte officer accused of killing an unarmed man until yesterday. Officer Randall Carrick is on trial for the shooting and killing of Jonathan Farrell in September of 2013. Here's a video clip from an interview Carrick gave to Detective Edwin Morales when he was asked to walk back through the events of that night.
It started to seem like my firearm just wasn't working. So I got fired 3 to 5 shots.
Morales spent about 4 hours on the witness stand on Friday. He testified that Carrick told investigators Farrell came toward him with, quote, crazy-looking eyes, and he feared Farrell would take his gun. A Havelock man is found guilty on 2 counts of indecent liberties with a child. A judge sentenced 43-year-old Eric Sanchez to up to 4 years in prison. The district attorney's office says Sanchez employed the victim's father at his contracting business. The victim was 5 years old at the time of the crime. Sanchez was found not guilty on 2 counts of first-degree sex offense against a child. Federal investigators are looking into the death of an endangered loggerhead sea turtle. The Coastal Conservation Association says a park ranger found the turtle with a gaping hole in its head at the Cape Lookout National Seashore in late July. NC State University veterinarians treated the turtle for 3 days before it had to be euthanized. They say someone caused blunt force trauma to its head. A reward is being offered for information leading to an arrest. You can visit our website for more information. And more buildings are set to be condemned at a vacation resort in Atlantic Beach. The owners of Pepper Tree Condos have 10 days to appeal the order of condemnation. That's according to a hearing report signed by Atlantic Beach Inspections Director Donna Turner. Turner says the decks, balconies, and stairways connected to buildings 15 through 25 are in a dangerous state. If the problems are not fixed by Tuesday, the town can cut power to these buildings and ban people from going inside. The condemnation will be final if no appeals are made on buildings 15 through 25. In May, we told you about buildings 1 through 14 at Pepper Tree Condos. Now, these are not the same buildings facing condemnation under the latest report. Buildings 1 through 14 are set to be demolished in October. And you can stay connected with News Channel 12 on the go. Download the WCTI News Channel 12 and Storm Track 12 weather apps today. They are free and available for all Apple and Android mobile devices. You're watching News Channel 12.